Hello and welcome again at Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today's episode we will talk about Kosmos Energy, traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name KOS. Well, Kosmos Energy is showing now a classical correction after having a series of nice waves, and correction did start indeed by mid of January. So now we are trapped between moving average 20 and 50, and this is classical situation from technical point of view, and looks like it's working as a resist level at moving average 20. So to understand everything and how to trade here, let's do a quick analysis for Kosmos Energy. As always, at our daily charts we have three moving averages depicted here. This three colorful line being moving average 20, 50 and 200. Here on the left you see their legends, and these are green, blue and red lines correspondingly. Here we see them. So if you look at them, what do we see? First of all, of course we can see that starting from somewhere mid-end of January, moving average 20 starts bending downwards. So the price action and the price growth decelerates. So until we have, let's say, we expect to have moving average 20 to let's say hit moving average 50, or at least to go to its vicinity, we cannot expect any let's say any serious price action, only maybe some waving and corrections, and the same could be imaginary continued through moving average 50 here. So now what we see, it's a classical situation. Moving average 20 works as a resist level here. This way it creates let's say the upward ceiling for the moment. It's not very long term, but momentarily, and that's also kind of indicated with the current candle. It's a dark candle, so it started higher, went down a little bit, recovered at the end of the day, but still actually bears prevailed over the bulls. So now what can happen is a further second corrective move here. If we go classically trading, so it could be a second corrective move, and then on the next support line before the current one that was seen here at the level of 220, if you look carefully. So it was the previous one. So the lower level we should seek for some recharge, and that's what we will now do as a trading strategy here. So the current level is actually S1. And what we can say, we can wait until we reach that level, and immediately we reach this level between S1 and actually the next level of support, which will be in the vicinity of 2, and it will be the level S2. We can start entering here as a first entry opportunity. So if we write here the levels, these would be the first entry between 2 and 220. It might not happen immediately because it might need take some time before we go that level, so we need to still rebound downwards from moving average 50, and then if this is happening, it would be very nice entry opportunity. Still, of course, it might rebound even tomorrow, but let's say overall, if you look, it seems like we are not going to have any major move further before we do this reconfirmation of the lines. And by the way, the S2 level is also historically very well, let's say, seen. It was working also before as a very strong support line, even in June. So it's a very strong price level, and should be actually working really well. By the way, the same is true for S2 level, S1 level. So these levels are quite strong, and entering here would be nice. Should we continue degrading further? Well, not expected at all, but still might be happening. Then of course we just need to take another support line, and this would be between 180 and 160 here. Also very nice level. These two levels are also very nice. The reason for that is that moving average 200 is there in between of those, so they will work like S3 and S4 levels together with moving average 200 as a double support, and by that time moving average 200 will be actually a little bit higher, so on the higher part of this S3, S4 level. Therefore, it will make it also a very strong support line. So double support there between 160, 180. If we go lower, 160, 180. If we go lower, that would be another opportunity to buy with a very nice rebound chance. So this, as always, the first support level is based by technical pullback, but the second one that we discuss usually might be happening and might be based on some really negative catalyst which can come any moment for any stock. It's not that we expect it for this one. And if this is happening, of course, then we need to be prepared for some very serious corrective move. And then, of course, it would be expected to happen here, which is something, let's say, between 135, let's say, to 118. So that would be another entry opportunity. So it would be 118 to 135, even 132 to be more precise. So that's the last average down level. This is mainly if negative catalyst comes, so this would be the last circle to enter. Let's draw this here. And then speaking of support lines, of course, these would be lines S5 and S6. So with this being said, these are the entry levels, and of course the price can rebound at any moment from these, either towards this resist level, let's name it R1, or it could be even happening for, let's say, even lower goes. We could go to second support level like S3, S4, and then rebounds from there. And then, of course, many questions I receive from subscribers: when to take profit, when to exit. Yes, indeed, you can discuss some target prices, but our strategy at our channel is being consistently trading based on this, as we call it, mixed analysis. So it's technical analysis, profit risk mitigation, hedging, and also, let's say, mitigation of possible negative catalysts. So with this being said, at our channel, we advise to take profit from 10 to 15%, and then just take it, check other stocks, check other opportunities. We post daily many videos. Also, you see other videos that our channel posted previously. So situation discussed there also could be just happening, even if it's up to 5 weeks ago. Because if we are speaking about entering at the lower level, it could take up to 5 weeks, even more sometimes, to get there. So older videos are still valid in that sense. Check those. Always check new opportunities. Be consistently trading with profit. And believe me, if you make 10% profit a month, with this strategy, you will make it up to 2, even more times a year, because it's adding up non-linearly, it's adding up exponentially. So be consistently trading positively. Don't try to become rich from one trade. This is usually not possible. And this is kind of a strategy for disaster. Yes, you can find a lot of videos, let's say channels saying, yes, there is a huge upside down opportunity, etc., but they do not provide you usually kind of risk mitigations and long-term strategies. Here, it's really advised to take it profit, take it in advance, take it in time, be consistently trading positively. So that's a real advice, confirmed by, let's say, years of experience. And by the way, speaking of how to trade, so this would be the, let's say, the graphical representation, and this is the numerical representation, and this is the graphical representation if you like it more. And speaking of how much to enter, well, still we expect here quite positive move. So we do classical 5 portions play, advised at our channel, meaning that money you would like to play at this stock you split in 5. Then you buy with 1 portion. If needed to average down in the first technical pullback, you average down with 2 portions. And if has some negative catalyst come, we really go down, then you average down the last circle again with 2 portions. And then again, once you make 10% to 15% of your overall portfolio, you take the profit. And it's 1, 2, 2. So these are the entries, these are the levels, and that's how you can play with KOS. So good luck with Cosmos Energy. Very good stock though to play with. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're watching first time this video. And by the way, we can stay connected also on various social medias like Facebook, Instagram. You can also check our free mobile application named Stocks Advisor, momentarily available only for Android devices, but this month a release for iOS systems is also expected, so that every mobile phone will be covered with this. So please try those as well. Let's stay connected, let's make money together, and see you at another episodes of Stocks Advisor channel.